welcome to Clubhouse News. Today is Monday, September 14, 2020, and we are on Day D rotation. My name is Deontay Webster, and I'll be your host of the news. Today is National Coloring Day. Everyone should color a picture and give it to Miss Tibble and Miss Sandrell. Have you ever thought you would like a job working with wildlife? If you think you might be interested in this, check this cool video out of people who have this job.
I have a master's from the University of Georgia in wildlife ecology and management that's focused on habitat.
You learn more from working in the field than you're ever going to learn in school. We need people who can do everything. Some people are going to say, well, I'm just interested in small mammals, or I'm just interested in ducks. But if you really want to find work in this field, you really have to be open to everything.
Andy's goal at the Crane Trust is to advance the conservation of animals and native plants and to ensure biological diversity.
I think we need to know what we have and where it is, or we can't manage for it, and I think diversity is important and it's disappearing. And if your plant diversity collapses, your insect diversity collapses, because you have insects that are completely married to one plant or another in their life cycle. We're seeing a huge decline in butterflies, and one thing we're doing this summer here is monitoring silver-bordered fritillary, regal fritillary, and monarch butterflies. And we're doing that because those species are seeing a huge precipitous decline, and they're so important to the web of life.
Environmental conditions are changing rapidly, resulting in widespread declines in populations of at-risk species globally. Without regular monitoring, including vegetation, bird, and small mammal surveys, there is no way to know how these species of concern are doing.
I think the most important thing when you're dealing with wildlife is, be sensitive to how they're feeling.
Yeah, it looks like she just cut one finger, so she'll be okay.
Also to put yourself in their shoes, so think about, they're scared or what kind of habitat they like if you're trying to track them. That's a really useful skill, being able to think the way they do, just because it helps you find good spots to camera trap or good spots to lay your traps. I think that just doing the projects I'm working on with the small mammals, mesocarnivores, and mostly running the monarch surveys that we've been doing have been really helpful, just to give us an idea of where stuff is and what's going on, and ideas for how we can manage this land in a way that is going to preserve species that might not be at risk now but could be at risk in the future.
All right, so is it on? How can you tell it's on? Oh, you're shaking your head. It's on. Hi, boys and girls at Mount Pleasant Elementary School. We are here today to remind you guys about the awesome fundraiser that's going on. It's Otis Spunkmeyer. Best cookies made.
Oh, yummy.
You guys know we had the kickoff on Friday. Just want to remind you guys, talk to as many people as you can about the delicious cookies that you're selling. It's to help out the school. Parents, we need your help more than ever, don't we?
Oh, yes, because so much of our funding has either been cut or it's going to buy COVID materials and supplies. So we need everyone's help with our cookie dough fundraiser. Not to mention, who doesn't love cookies? Otis Spunkmeyer.
Best cookies made.
Yum.
Best cookies made.
They are awesome.
And something I'll remind you of that's new this year. Parents, if you want to, you can pay with a credit card by using the text app that's inside your student's packet. It explains how to do that, so you can pay with a credit card. It's much easier to do.
Just text it. That's awesome.
That's right. And students, we're going to remind you, don't go door to door. We're not asking you to talk to strangers. We want you to talk to family members that you know, people you're going to see every single day. Ask those grandparents that love you that they'll buy the cookie dough to help out the school.
Yeah,
right?
and they can just call people like that don't live around here. Can they call their grandma or their aunt or uncle that lives somewhere else, and they can just text it
That's
and
right.
order?
Yeah, they can do that.
That's perfect.
And
You don't have to see anybody.
That's right. And don't forget, though, when they do that, you got to be sure and put the order on the order form that what they want, because we won't know. We'll know they paid, but we won't know what they've got.
Make sure you write it on your order form. And what about, I don't have a chicken. Where's the chicken?
We got coops. You get
Yay,
coops.
we
Remember the
love
coops? Yeah,
coops.
this year we got all, these are the Kung Fu coops this year. So let me open up this package. Man, you do that well.
I know.
All right. See this
Not
coop?
my first rodeo.
See this pork chop right there?
Pork chop! Oh, Officer Hickman is that because he loves some pork chops.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And also inside this, boys and girls, this is so appropriate right now. Inside each one of these is a little sticker, and it's got act of kindness. And it's got a little sticker of pork chop, and it's got something that we want you to do. When you open this up, read that. Like this one right here says, hold door open for someone. Each one has a different act of kindness, so it's good that you do that to show that, we all care about each other. Even though I will say this, you and I are on the red team.
Yes.
And
the best team.
That's the best team, and we typically dominate all the time in this fundraiser. If you're on the blue team, we still love you. Okay, you're good people, but the red team is the team you want to be on.
Winners, winner, chicken dinner.
That's exactly right.
So
exactly right.
you want?
I'm so sorry.
Whoa,
I'm on the blue team.
look, huh?
Even though I'm wearing a red shirt, I'm on the blue team, and we are the winners in this school. Blue always dominates.
How could you let that happen to come in and just interrupt? We're doing
Blue team wins.
And
I'm the winner.
And what happens if we? And you know what? When we win, what is she going to have to do?
Miss Sandra is going to eat a worm.
A worm!
I'm not eating a worm.
Some of you remember when Mr. Doug and I had to eat a worm several years ago. Remember, I almost got sick and we were about to throw up. Well, this time, Miss Sandrell is going to eat a worm.
We're going to get those great big old night crawlers, the kind you
Big,
fish with.
juicy ones. And when
Officer
she
Hickman-
bites into it, it'll squirt out her mouth.
And Officer Hickman's going to do it too, because he's the other captain.
He's going to be on the team with Miss Sandrell. So if you want to see Miss Sandrell and Officer Hickman eat worms, then if you are on the red team, you get busy. I want blue people. You can do a little bit.
Blue team, go blue team.
If you're on the blue team, turning your packets on.
Oh,
Don't show
whatever.
anything.
They're going to call their grandmother. They're going to call the person beside them. They're going to get on the phone. They're going to text. Isn't that what y'all said? Text?
Isn't
We're
there
going to text their
Isn't there
friends.
some sort of meeting she has to go to?
I
or
think
something?
you have to go to a meeting.
We will win. We will win.
Red team, you're number
Blue
one.
team.
Blue team, it's okay being number two.
It's number one, blue
No,
team.
you're
Blue
not.
team is not. Just don't listen to Doug. He doesn't even stay here very much, so just listen to Miss Andrew.
Well, because y'all won't let me in the building.
Now, this is his first time in the building in months.
Yes, and I'm so happy to be here and see y'all's faces. You just don't know what that means. But I want you to always remember, stay safe, stay away from strangers. Oh, yeah, something else. You all guys know this. If you handle money, money's dirty.
It is
So
dirty.
wash your hands
Wash
after
your
you handle money. Don't
hands.
rub your faces.
And
after-
germ it
Yeah,
or
do
whatever
all
you need
that.
to do.
I mean, y'all do that no matter what. Doesn't really matter when it is, but money it's just dirty.
Yeah. All right, go Red Team.
Go Red Team! Oh, she's so loud.
She is loud. All right.
Bye. Have a good day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to the moments of silence. And now for the joke of the day. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells. Ha, that's so funny. Thank you and have a great day. Say to go and do it and get it and do a good deed.